What's up, gamers? 7 epic updates from May 8, 2026. Let's jump in.
Yeah.
Let's kick things off with some exciting news from Capcom. The gaming giant has hit a home run with their new AAA title, Pragmata. Thanks to some stellar word of mouth, they've added an extra 1 million units sold since its initial launch. That brings the total to a whopping 2 million in just 16 days. Now, sure, it might not have reached the dizzying heights of Resident Evil or the recent success of Dragon's Dogma 2, which snagged 2.5 million in just 10 days, but for a fresh IP, that's definitely worth a victory lap in the Mushroom Kingdom. Keep your eyes peeled as Capcom's next big adventure, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, is already on the horizon, ready to save the princess or the gaming world, whichever comes first. Moving on to an exciting update from the world of Sega and Xbox. Their new collaboration has given us a fresh look at the upcoming Stranger Than Heaven, set to make waves in early 2027. This intriguing new IP, crafted by the creative minds at RGG Studio, promised to be a fascinating prequel in the universe of Like a Dragon. Fans of the series will be delighted to follow the life of Makoto Daito over 5 distinct periods, starting way back in 1915 and wrapping up in the bustling Kamurocho of 1961. Oh, and did we mention your mentor, Orpheus, will be voiced by none other than Snoop Dogg himself? Talk about adding some swag to the game. Expect revamped combat systems where you can unleash your inner martial artist with both fist and feet. And for those of you who like a bit of rhythm in your life, Makoto's ear for music allows him to record sounds and tempos, perfect for composing his tunes while staying somewhat legal. It's like Guitar Hero meets the Yakuza world. Throw in some mini-games like arm wrestling and dice, and you're looking at a truly immersive experience. Who needs bonus arcade machines when you've got all that, right? Moving on to some exciting news for all you Nintendo fans out there. Starting September 1st, 2026, the Nintendo Switch Do is getting a price hike across the board. Yup, that's right, gamers. In Europe, brace yourself as it jumps from €469.99 to €499.99. Our friends in the USA will see it go from $449.99 to a nice round $499.99. Over in Japan, it's leaping from 49,880 yen to 59,980 yen. And up in Canada, those moose-loving gamers will face $29.99, rising up to $29.99. But wait, there's more. For now, this also means that Nintendo Switch Online in Japan is set to follow this trend by the end of the month. Let's see how long this stays exclusive, eh? As always, stay tuned because there's never a dull moment in the gaming world. Now let's talk about the PlayStation 5 making waves in the gaming world once again. As of the 31st of March 2026, Sony's Pride and Joy has reached a whopping 93.7 million units shipped worldwide. That's enough to secure its 8th place in the history books of best-selling consoles. Even with price climbing higher than Mario jumping for coins, there's no stopping this powerhouse, and guess what? The much-anticipated Grand Theft Auto 6 is on the horizon, ready to boost those numbers to the 100 million unit mark. Will it zoom past the beloved Wii and PlayStation 1? Only time will tell, my friends. But hey, it's not all peaches and power-ups. The PS5 is still trailing behind the PS4 from back in its heyday, which hit 97 million in the same time frame. Inflation, am I right? Now let's talk about the bonus mode drop in Resident Evil Requiem that gamers have been eagerly waiting for. It's here, on all platforms, and it's not your typical Mercenaries mode. Instead, we're getting a mini roguelike adventure that has a beautiful blend of randomness and upgrades as you navigate through 5 epic zones. This has some serious Resident Evil Revelations vibes, so if you loved that, you're in for a treat. But hold your horse, you can only play as Leon, and you have to finish the main game first to jump into this Leon Must Die Forever mode. So, guess who's got a long night ahead? Yep, it's you, brave gamers. Moving on to the latest from the gaming console battlefield where the Nintendo Switch 2 is making waves. As of March 31st, 2026, the Switch 2 has sold a whopping 19.86 million units, with 2.49 million flying off the shelves in just this first quarter. That's right, folks, it's a 10-month wonder. To put that in perspective, the PlayStation 5 took a whole 18 months to hit the same number. But hold your Pro controllers, because Nintendo is playing it cool by setting a tempered sales target for the upcoming fiscal year aiming for 16.5 million units. Why so cautious? Well, there's talk of a potential price hike that might have everyone checking their wallets before hitting the purchase button. Meanwhile, the original Nintendo Switch is still holding its own in the elder game statesman role, selling 550,000 units last quarter, raising its lifetime sales to an astronomical 155.92 million. Will Nintendo smash its tempered targets or hit a Koopa shell on its back? Stay tuned! Next up, it's time to talk about some exciting sales numbers from the land of Nintendo. Hold on to your Pokeballs because it looks like Pokémon Pokopia has captured the hearts of players, racking up 4 million sales in just 5 short weeks. Meanwhile, Tomodachi Life isn't shy either, scoring 3.8 million units sold in 2 weeks flat. That's faster than a Wigglytuff in a race against time. Now, let's rev our engines over to the Switch 2, where Mario Kart World is speeding into first place with 14.7 million copies sold. Who needs Rainbow Road when you've got numbers like that? Donkey Kong Bonanza is swinging its way into second place with 4.52 million sales. And Pokémon Legends ZA makes its presence known with 3.94 million sales. Over on the Switch, Koroks everywhere are dancing to the tune of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, boasting a massive 71.08 million copies sold. And of course, who can forget the island high life in Animal Crossing New Horizons with 49.91 million island representatives strong. Legends, Life Sims, and Mario, oh my! In the world of Nintendo, there's never a dull moment, and these numbers are as legendary as catching a shiny on your first try. Thanks for pressing start with us today. Hit subscribe and don't miss our daily gaming XP. See you tomorrow for more epic updates. Keep on gaming!